Kilmar Abrego Garcia could be released from prison in 48 hours after a federal magistrate judge denied the government's request to keep him behind bars.
And tonight he remains in Tennessee, where he awaits trial on human trafficking charges. Our chief legal correspondent, Katie Barlow, has been following this story from the get-go. And Katie, this is just another turn in this case.
That's right. So the magistrate judge has actually set a hearing on Wednesday for Kilmar Abrego Garcia's release conditions. The default in America is that you're free. Even if you're charged with a crime, you're free pending trial unless you're either a flight risk or a threat to the safety of the community. Now, Abrego Garcia's legal team today reiterated that principle in a court filing after Judge Barbara Holmes said that the government failed to meet their burden, showing that Abrego Garcia was either one of those, a flight risk or a threat to the safety of the community. But then DOJ quickly filed an opposition trying to block the court's order, saying they have evidence to the contrary.
The idea that he's this violent criminal and MS-13 member has been undermined by not only other witnesses, but also the deals that have been cut with the cooperators that have put him into that gang. There's just not enough evidence. And so what I've watched now is this federal judge has said she doesn't believe him and she's going to let him go, even though he's going to still be in immigration custody. The government's appealed that decision, but this is a discretionary piece by a federal judge.
The government says Abrego Garcia must be detained pending trial because he's a threat to the safety of the community and could be deported by DHS given the ICE detainer that's currently pending against him. The government points to footage from a 2022 traffic stop in Tennessee where highway patrolmen saw Abrego Garcia carrying what they saw was 9 passengers in an SUV. The government says one trooper asked the passengers to write down names and birthdays, and one passenger listed the birth year as 2007. The government's accusing Abrego Garcia of trafficking a minor. But Abrego Garcia's legal team disputes both the substance and the admissibility of this evidence. Judge Holmes appears to agree. In her opinion, she said statements by cooperators relied on by the government, quote, defy common sense, saying in her decision, the court rule that gives little weight to the hearsay testimony, really double hearsay, of the first male cooperator, a 2-time previously deported felon, and acknowledged ringleader of a human smuggling operation who has now obtained for himself an early release from federal prison and a delay of a 6th deportation, providing information to the government. Again, the government has moved to block the court's order. They can appeal now directly to the district court judge overhearing this case, and that hearing before the magistrate judge still set for Wednesday.